What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 27, which makes this June 27th, 2021. I am tired. She is obviously tired. She's already in her nightgown, ready to go to bed and everything. And look at these two turds.
Here's my towel that Chandler stole from me.
Yeah, Chandler. Chandler, that's how tired I am. The towel in Chandler equals Chandler. Chandler does this thing where if we walk in with the towel, whether it's around my waist or on her head, he thinks, now when you're done with that, can I have that? Like, can I tear that up? Because he also gets a little carried away sometimes, like right here. Let me see if I can find it on this towel. Yeah, like right here.
It's not very often, though. Most of the time, he just snuggles with it.
So, yeah, sometimes he gets a little carried away, and he, just holds it down and, rips it. So, it wasn't one of those times. But, I mean, look at him. He's so tired, he's not even fighting this. He usually fights this. And his mom washed his bandana yesterday, so he's got his Chandler bandana that your Aunt Ashley gave you. So, it's interesting, because Chris and Ashley are both brother and sister, and they each have a dog from the same mom, right? There's the same. So
no, same dad.
Same dad. Roosevelt. Their dad, Roosevelt. Woodrow. I knew it was a president. I knew it was a president. Roosevelt would be kind of a cool name for a dog. That Australian Shepherd. But anyway, so my buddy Chris has his full blood brother, Scout, from the same litter. Chandler was the runt of the litter, but you wouldn't know that by looking at him compared to Scout. Yeah, he's asleep. He's usually like, I hate this, but now he's...
I really love this dog.
I love this dog too. And then Chris's sister has his half-sister, Harper, from the same dad. So there you go, a little history lesson. Hi, I'm Colin. Welcome to my TED Talks about Australian Shepherd dog and breeding. So, this is ridiculous. Look at, I swear he's alive, and we do feed him, and we do give him, obviously, nourishment and a house and everything, but he's just really, really tired.
Is he really asleep? I can't see his
Oh yeah, his eyes are like 95% closed.
He's so sweet.
That's funny. Yeah, so most of the day, and you probably can't see it over there, but we've been watching true crime videos most of the day. How do you say her last name again?
Sarian.
Bailey Sarian, that she does like true crime videos, and she does makeup while she does it. Some of these true crimes I've heard from Brohio and Morbid and what the hell is that other one called?
Crime Junkies. We don't watch that.
Crime Junkies now.
We ain't about
Plagiarism is not a cool thing. If you're gonna plagiarize your podcast, you're gonna have a bad time. And then now she's like on all these other different podcast episodes and everything. I'm just like, really? Why is she getting all this love and recognition? Ashley Flowers, because she was on that last during the presidential election. It was a series. It was a limited series that she did called Very Presidential. And it would talk about, like, scandals with, like, Bill Clinton and JFK and, like, all these other presidents that have, that were presidents, but they kind of had, like, skeletons in their closet and, like, demons on their back. So, I was like, why are you getting this show? Didn't you just get in trouble last year for plagiarizing your freaking podcast? Okay, so, like, her thing was, okay, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of podcasts out there that, like, regurgitate the same stories. Like, she does it. I've heard videos of, with her, Brohio, Morbid, and all these other, podcasts. But they cite their sources. And they actually, like, legitimately, like, they're, like, legit quotes and legitimate sources is what she would do.
I don't remember what case it was, but it was a specific case. It's been a couple years since we researched this, but it was a specific case, and somebody had written a book on it. And she read the book as a resource, which is fine, but then she, like, basically read out of the book. And so this lady wrote a book on it and did all this research and everything, and never even got credit. She never even said, like, yeah, I got it out of this book or whatever. And she did list it in her description, but technically that's still plagiarism because she did not verbally state that it was not her description of the events and it was rather the author's description of the events.
So it's like in all honesty, like Brohio's the main podcast I listen to, and they're like they do stuff like that all the time. They're just like, well, according to this, according to that, according to police documents at the scene of the crime, this, that, the other. This author wrote a short paragraph in the newspaper about this. It's just like one of the first things they teach you in grade school. One of the first things they teach you in elementary school: show your work. Like just show your work. And then of course when you're writing papers in high school and college, you get demerits pretty much when you don't cite your sources. And actually it was pretty cool that I don't know how long they've had it, but my senior year of college, there was actually a website that you went to and you submitted your PDF or your docs file, and it would tell you like what percentage of your paper was plagiarized.
Oh, they make you turn papers into that program now.
Yeah, that's what they did. Like it was, of course, I didn't have to take very many English classes in college because I got those knocked out pretty easily with pretty good grades. So, but the ones that I had to take, like extended ones, were math and science. But
oh, you're awake.
He's awake. So this
He's back asleep.
like my last English class I ever had to take in college, it was like, okay, submit this, and then it's like, oh, well, this little quote right here is from this book. Is it from this book, or did you just straight up just steal it from this book? You got to cite your source, and it actually says like the author and the year it was published and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, that's actually kind of cool. So, it wasn't even an English class actually. No, it was a mass comm class I had to take.
Yeah.
Where I think it was a mass comm law, where I had to like debate cases and stuff like that, which was really interesting because my final big debate was about Colin Kaepernick versus the NFL, and it was actually, I got a pretty good ovation about it.
You twitched.
His eyes are open now. He's awake. So, yeah, didn't mean to go on a tangent about podcasts. I mean, I knew this was something that, I tried to start a podcast this year, but I had oversaturation with a lot of content on the channel. So maybe 2022 I'll start a podcast. I'm trying to get guests and stuff like that, and I'm trying to get interesting topics, so we'll see what happens.
We talked about doing a supernatural podcast at one time.
Yeah, I think that would still actually be kind of cool. I could do multiple podcasts. Like Chris and I do our pick'em every single football season. I'd like to do one where it's kind of like a mix between like the Joe Rogan show and like Jim Rome and Howard Stern and all these other influences that I have of these these radio legends, these amazing, high, patriarchy practically of the radio industry. Little bit of sports, a little bit of music, a little bit of pop culture, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I think it would actually be a pretty good show. So he's gone again. I keep looking over to see if his eyes are closed. He's like, his eyes are like open that much.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so we didn't really do much today. I left the house one time today to go get dinner. And she left the house once today also to go get lunch. So that's all we've done today. And she's like, I need to do something productive. And I was just like, why? It's your day off. Like, take it easy, But yeah, so we just sat here and watched, true crime videos pretty much all night. So I think I might actually have this on instead of American Dad tonight. I don't know. But usually we fall asleep to American Dad every night. So
I don't know that we'll have this instead of American Dad because then it'll make it. I watch her
videos
in the
that's
morning, right. And if I fall asleep to it, then I won't remember which one I need to start with in the morning.
The last one was freaking weird though that we that we watched. It was about this. Hey, good morning.
Hi.
It was about this guy that was murdered on this Greyhound bus in Canada. and the guy that murdered him like only got like what 10 years in prison or something like that, and he got 5 years, and he got to change his name and start over, and his life is, hunky dory. But the guy that was murdered, his girlfriend was pregnant at the time with his kid, so apparently his parents fought his girlfriend for parental rights to the child, and apparently his parents won the parental rights. So it was kind of like, well, this guy's alive and he murdered a dude, and it's all wine and roses, and then this guy's dead and his family's legitimately fighting over his child. It's kind of bullshit. But regardless, anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep, and we both have to work in the manana. So
I have a Chandler.
I need a Chandler. He's a cute baby boy, especially when he's sleepy.
CB Chandler is my favorite Chandler.
Yeah, he's a cute boy. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. We have 2 days left of this. I can't believe I'm saying that. 2 days, right? We got 28, 20, no, 3 more days. 28th, 29th, and 30th. So 3 more days. I can't believe that. This is flying by. It's ridiculous. Thank y'all so much. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys. And we will see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Say bye, Chandler.
Say bye, Chandler.
Sweetie boy. Oh, there he goes. Bye, guys.